Hey, 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 it's Jazz. It's the West Ham Minds channel. It's finished. Burnley won. The mighty Industrial Revolution, Burnley won. The even more mightier, the even more greater. The Thames Iron shipbuilding, one-touch football, Brazilian football, entertainment football, wing wizards on display, assist kings in the middle, overlapping fullbacks, Bobby Moore type centre backs, Gordon Banks in goal, the wonderful Pep Part 2 on the pitch, Sir David Pep Moyes, West Ham United 2, Burnley 1, West Ham United 2. That kind of phrase, football is a funny old game, like Saint and Greaves used to say. Those of you my age who remember Saint and Greavesy football show in the 70s and 80s. Football is a funny old game. Yes, it fucking is. I don't know what to feel. I've got mixed emotions. It feels really weird. We've got 3 points. We've stopped the rut of, what was it, 3 away defeats in a row in the league. We're 9th in the league. We've managed to somehow win the games we don't normally do. So we've beaten Sheffield United recently. We've beaten Nottingham Forest. We've beaten Burnley 9 points out of 9, right? But it was a shit show. It was a very average display from West Ham. When you looked at the starting lineup, I know Bowen wasn't there. Antonio, I don't give a shit about anyway. He's a load of shit. I don't care. Right? I don't care if he fucking ever plays for West Ham again or whatever. I don't give a shit. He's shit anyway, right? I don't care. Bowen's class. We missed him. But when you look to that lineup, apart from Kudos, and he got 2 assists, there was no creativity. I don't regard Paqueta as an out-and-out, technically assist king, forward skillful player. He's a CDM who's got a bit more to his game than that, right? He's not quite a true number 10 for me. But he's a great holding player with a lot more to his game than a typical CDM, shall I say. But due to the way the game's set up, yeah, he does a lot for the club. He tries to set a lot of things up during the game. But Kudos for me was the only real flair, technical, creative player on the pitch, and that's how the game looked. We didn't have any creativity. It was just set piece after set piece. That's the only idea we had. I know Ward-Prowse is one of the best at it in the game, but you got to have more to your game than that. And the script was written, was it? We're playing Burnley. They haven't won nothing at home all season. Could have got a penalty with Kafal, who slightly nudged him. It could have been given. It wasn't. Apart from that, in the first half, we didn't do anything. Second half, they got a penalty. Kudos, what can you say? He kind of tripped him over or put his foot over his foot. Quite a soft penalty. They got it. He banged it in, even though, yeah, I mean, Areola wasn't that far away from it. But Rodriguez, scored a few goals against us down the years. He put it away. And then we thought, here we go again. And until the substitutions were done, I mean, Danny Ings, absolute waste of time. I got nothing against him personally. He's just not a good fit playing one up front. It's a joke. Cornet again against his old club was overlooked. Some of the man management from Moyes is fucking mind-boggling. Playing Danny Ings, don't even look at Mubama, don't even look at Cornet. It's an absolute weird, isn't it? And then, yeah, substitutions were done. But until the goals were scored, literally near the end of stoppage time for the winner, and the other one was, 2-3 minutes before end of normal time, we still didn't look like scoring. I don't know how these 2 goals came from nowhere. It's really weird. Up to 86, 87 minutes, we weren't doing anything. We hadn't turned up. We couldn't really play any good creative football. It's just weird, and Burnley were hanging in there for what looked like would be 3 points, if not 1 at worst. And then suddenly, as players normally do, of Kudos' quality, he produced a bit of magic. He was surrounded by Burnley players, as he often is, but he managed to get the cross in, and Mubama, the one the fans had been calling for, including me, for a long time, just to fucking have a look at the boy. I'm not saying he's Pele, but just let him play. He can't be any worse than Danny Ings or Antonio. Let the boy play 5, 6, 7 games. Let's see what he's got. And he never lets you down. And the boy kind of, caused a bit of a mix-up, caused a bit of pressure on there. And again, it's a striker's instinct. He knew the cross is going to come in. He was gambling on that near post. He got in there in the right place at the right time. Some websites are calling it an own goal. Some are giving it to him. But he was there or thereabouts. I'm going to say it's a Mubama goal. Brilliant, right? There we go. Proper winger, proper striker. There's a fucking goal. Wow, rocket science, isn't it? And then it even got better. Souček scored. At the end there, post, good volley. Kudos found him again. Good work by Souček. Again, I've had a go at him a lot of the time, and for a lot of the game, he didn't really. I mean, he had a chance at the beginning of the games. He wasn't quite there, but he's popping up with goals. I think that's 8 or 9 in 18 if you include the international goals. So he's kind of there or thereabouts, and it's 3 points. But I mean, if I went to Burnley, spent all that money, spent all that time, and then I would have probably left after 85 minutes, or some people do, and then that happens. Mate, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just that my heart's not in it because of Moyes. I want him gone. It's just weird. I can't. It's going to be a very slow, painful process till Moyes is gone in June. And is it healthy that he's still here? He's definitely not going to remain in the summer. He's definitely not sticking around. Even if we win the Carabao Cup, I don't think he's sticking around. But you never fucking know. But yeah, but it doesn't look like he's gonna stick around. It's gonna be painful. It's not good. It's not a good entertainment. It's a poor watch. The squad doesn't look that strong. And I told you we spent a lot of money, and I will do a show tomorrow on it, the transfer fuck-ups under Moyes, the amount of money we've wasted. And the bench is either not used at all, which is a waste of money, or it doesn't really have any good quality in it, right? And yeah, we got away with it. And sometimes it used to happen to us. We used to play well, I get that, and then we used to get turned over. Now it's the other way around. Foot's on the other, shoes on the other foot, whatever you say, yeah? We've not really turned up in any slick, smooth fashion in those 3 games I've mentioned, the Forest, Sheffield United, Burnley, but we fucking won. But it's just a weird mix-up in my mind. I don't want him there, Moisey. I don't like the football. I don't like the formation. I don't like the fucking half the players he's got in there, right? I don't like the defence, right? I like Paqueta. I like Alvarez. I like Bowen. I like to give Mbeumo a chance. I like the effort shown by Emerson and Kufal most of the time. I like what Zuma does, but a lot of things I still don't like. Yeah, I think I'm unsure on Agard. I'm still unsure on Areola. Ings, I told you, shouldn't be anywhere near the team. Still unsure about Souček long term. Where should he play? What does he do? If we buy a proper striker, another winger to complement Bowen on the other side, or if Kudos is going to play through the middle, then where does that leave Souček? Need a younger fullbacks, younger person next to Zuma, a bit better than Agard. I don't know if Mavropoulos is, I'm not sure about him either. So a lot of ifs and buts, but we sit 9th. And we'll see how it goes. So I didn't want to do a full frontage show. I wasn't in a mood to talk about West Ham for an hour and a half. I'm just mixed feelings. I apologise if I'm coming across like this, but it's really confusing how I'm feeling. It's 3 points. We're 9th. Let's see how it goes. But I'm more interested in January. I want to see what strikers coming in. And I don't want to see West Ham wasting any more money. I'll do that show tomorrow, and I think the success rate isn't that great, percentage-wise. I will go into more detail tomorrow. I'm not going to go into player ratings or man of the match or fucking any of that bollocks, right? We've got away with it. We snatched a win against Burnley. Probably deserved a point at least. But that's the magic of Kudos. Trying to make and create and make things happen. And then that's the quality of having a striker in the box till the end. And obviously Souček is always good right at the end. That's why people like Antonio and Souček would make great substitutions for me. They're not great over the whole 90 minutes, invisible for most of the game. But you bring them on late, then that's class. That's good. I never said I wanted to sell Souček or anything. I think he's a good guy to have around. Good injury-free record, good squad player, he definitely would be. But whether he would be in an ambitious West Ham team, chasing top 6 and trophies, playing week in, week out, not for me. But thank you for the goal, Souček, and your recent largely upward form. But in January, we got to. It's just confusing how we spent so much money, and 8-9 windows later, we do have a lot of issues around the squad and team lineup and who plays where and the setup, the way we play. It's there, but we've won. It's Burnley 1. It's West Ham United 2. And I'll do a show on West Ham transfers tomorrow. And if anyone else wants to join in, perhaps out of my West Ham group, I'll see if I do another show tomorrow. But for me, it's just, job's done. It wasn't a very good sort of entertaining game to look at or watch and be enthralled or anything. Not much to talk about. Snatched 2 late goals. We've won. Keeps us in the mix. Hopefully Bowen will be back in one shape or another for the next game, and Antonio should be back in 2-3 weeks, whatever, which I don't fucking want him anyway. I'm just more interested in that Carabao Cup, where I think we got an interesting chance there to do something. And obviously, January window, where Tim's going to be his second window, and it'd be very interesting, I think, the matchup between Tim and Moyes in January, considering that Tim is here to stay long term and have all the power, and Moisey is not going to hang around anymore. And let's see who wins the WrestleMania, because we cannot have a situation of people like Skamaka, Cornet, Haller, and all these guys, and Keller, whatever his name, Theo, whatever, I've fucking forgotten his name, Keller or whatever, money being wasted where you don't even look at these guys at all. Yeah, you bring them in and they fuck up after 4 games. You don't even look at them again. That cannot continue to happen, right? That's what I'm saying, and hopefully Tim's going to sort that out, and we'll see how it goes. Apart from that, have a good evening. It's 3 points. Put your comments in. It's a mixed feeling. 9th. Yeah, don't know what to say. I'm just honest. I don't know what to say. I can't milk it. I can't kind of put a wrapper on it and present it in any better way than that, really. But we're back after the international break, and hopefully bring you a special show tomorrow, really. So take care, have a great evening from Jazz. West Ham on 9th, Burnley 1, West Ham 2, but we're still playing shit football. Take care, have a great evening, see you later.